Hey, today we're gonna be going over the best scores and farming team for Final Boss ESCANOR. So go ahead and smash the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. Please turn on that bell, hit that bell, man. A good portion of y'all have the bell on, well, or subscribe but don't have the bell on. So let's get into it. We're gonna be going over the first team that I think is good for scores. First and foremost, we got let me go over here. I have it right here on my other screen. This team is good for scores. We'll be going over different teams as well for like farming. These teams are like not that. This team, the demon team, mono red, and then we have a Hell Unknown Ragnarok team. So let's go over the multipliers and junk like that, and then we can get into the things. So first and foremost, it's clear without food, clear without blue OG Lilia, and then clear within 10 turns, and then defeat the last enemy with a special move, which is weird because most final bosses don't want you to use ults at all, but with this one they want you to use ults. And then the regular mission, special move gauge, reduces gauge 3 times. You get good points for that. And then you remove buffs, remove 10 buffs with buff removal skills 10 times, and then clear without anyone falling, without anybody dying. Pretty simple because you got a pretty tanky team. And then clear the match by dealing 400k damage or more on a single target skill. So Deanne's going to be coming in clutch. So we'll be playing this first segment. It's going to be a little bit quick because I did put it on ×2 in Premiere Pro. I'll show you what I did in this run specifically. I tried different ways trying to see like how people got to like 9k and something like that, but this run did give me like 7k, which is like easily top like 5% or something like that. So what we did is stance up with the end and just like not worried. Essentially, you gotta pray this guy doesn't like fill his gauge. Yeah, he did. So like unlucky if he don't fill his gauge by merging at the end of his turn, he can keep his buffs, and then you can like work towards that mission to remove buffs. I find it's using Scotty card, I feel like it counts towards the passive, because when I be removing buffs with Liz, I swear, I promise you, I don't know what it is. I must be just be bugging, but when I use her skills, I swear it feel like it don't count towards the mission or the multiplier, whatever it was to get more points, right? So we keep going. He deranks us. He don't buff yet, but I do try to take his gauge now because I feel like I have terrible luck with Deanne like pulverized cards for some reason. So we did that, and then we go into the second phase. He seals ultimates for like the first 2 turns or whatnot, so it's not the biggest deal, but I just go ahead and just try to like attack him while he's tanky with Scotty so I don't do too much damage, and then I remove a buff with Liz, heal up a little bit, and then if I just get shafted, the debuffs from, oh okay, this is good. When he drains you, it's like perfect. Deanne's gonna take so much damage. We stance up with her again. We attack before we get the damage dealt because I don't want to do too much damage to him, right? So we drain him, remove buffs, and then we stance up just to like be safe and whatnot. If you have nothing in your hand like worth, I would say no, that level 3 Scotty is like egregious. You don't even want to do that. It's gonna like damn near kill him. So he does the AoE, does nothing. I swear he does apply a buff to you later on, and then he does over rupture to you with the, like a certain amount of turns passed. I don't know if it's like past turn 10 or not, but see, what we do here is just like I just move and remove a Scott and do a Scotty card to remove his buffs because, you know, we got to get towards that passive. And then 30% is the threshold where he gets that like immortality like type stuff. So you see me like looking up there like, yo, he's close. So when he heals up a little bit, I get like, I feel a little bit more secure. So attacking with Liz is fine as long as we don't have Deanne stance up with damage dealt. We're gonna be good. It's turn 8, and then we kill him with Deanne ultimate because she took a pounding. She is definitely gonna do it. So you see there, we got 7.2k points, which is like really good. I think it's like top, like it's more than top 5%. I know you can get higher. I couldn't get this because I swear I feel like 10 is crazy. I don't know why. Like you got to get lucky and like remove buffs early on in like the first phase. Like if he doesn't top deck like a crazy level 3 or something like that, let's say he gets like 1 off from a full gauge at the end of his turn in phase 1, Sure, you can remove his buffs, and then that'll help you later on in the fight, because it's like hard getting both of these. You gotta like pick and choose, I swear, which one ever you want. So also, I did pull up the next teams that we will be using. I think we use Rudius first. Shout out to this guy. I found him on Twitter. Well, I saw him on Twitter. I saw Mob Chant retweet the other day. It was Iron, my boy Iron. So essentially, what we want to do is, I think I have it here in a clip. We can just go ahead and let it play. We have Rudius, Ares, Kizuna, and Mikasa backline for single targets, damage dealt, and like basic stats and stuff like that. So we go in with attack food. You put on a human card set to hit harder, and essentially all you do is a Kizuna rank up. And then, well, I double Kizuna rank up. So if you get that, go ahead and let it fly, because she ain't gonna do too much damage regardless, because it's an AoE and she's on HP defense. And then Ares is like goes crazy, literally. like Ares is that girl. Literally, if you want to farm, well, I wouldn't say auto farming, but like if you want to do it like real quickly, it takes like 2 seconds. Because look how much damage she does. Just like that. I don't even have you arguing on it. She has like some random person's attack gear. With attack food and the card set, it's gonna go crazy. I did get lucky and get a level 2 what's his name, Rudius, and then we buff with Kizuna, and then we are on our way. And it's easy peasy, lemon squeezy, just like that. You infect them and then get extra orb, and then you get a level 3 attack up, and look at Rudius cook. And that's with somebody else random attack crit damage gear. I only have HP for Rudius because I didn't see any point for giving him attack. So let's move on to the next team. I believe the next team is this demon team. Shout out to old dude who had it. It's this one. This guy on Twitter. I did like it, and I bookmarked it because I feel like, yo, this is like pretty good. If people want to, like, if they have this, you know, if they have this team, they could just like run it. You see this list right here. Her regular passive don't apply for this, but you can run the blue one as a backline, and she actually gives, where is it? She actually gives basic stats if their crit defense is over 100%. I gave Gallon, like, well, I think Gallon's is over. I don't even think he was. I didn't pay attention to the crit defense of this team, but I didn't really think of it because these two naturally have high crit defense and whatnot because they're newer units. I don't give a fuck about Gallon. He supposed to die in the video anyway. But with this team, crit defense can come into play. But let's get back into the video and show y'all exactly what to do. So you gotta, the thing is about these last two teams, you gotta actually like kind of pray that ESCANOR does an AoE to you. And well, you gotta pray like he does specific things. For that last team with Hell, you gotta pray he does an AoE so you can get sources of pain. And then with this one, you gotta pray he just does like single target specifically in a second phase, and then target Demon King so he can actually live. Gallon probably gonna die, but we need Demon King or Demon King Meliodas to live turn 2. So if he just does AoE to everybody second phase, you're cooked. So essentially you just waste Gallon cards. Gallon don't do too much in the first phase, and then you follow up with melee single target, and that takes care of him. So I do the weak cards with Gallon, buff remove to, I guess, work towards points, and then you can infect him with Demon Daddy himself. And then you get the defense downs from melee passive, you're gonna be good. And then, like I said, you gotta pray he don't just spam you with AoE. So he does one AoE, and now I think he does a single target to it specifically. So he's on a buff, right? And I think he does do more damage to demons, so we just gotta hope, man. You gotta hope. So all right, so he goes out to Demon King. He got damage cap until he ranks up, so we got the run. There it is. That's it. It's a little bit of luck involved with this one, so you go ahead and buff remove with Gallon if you really want to for extra points. And then Gallon ain't finna do nothing more. You just make it easy for us to one shot him essentially. So Demon King, go ahead and do your thing, my boy. Yes sir, easy peasy lemon squeeze. I know the points with these teams aren't crazy, but if you just want to clear it and just like farm it, these are the teams to do it. So let's get into the last and final team. Shout out to this guy on Twitter. He used Hale, Scotty, and Freya. I know Freya is very, everybody and his mother got him. Scotty, I don't know, not too much, but I know a lot of people do have her. Hell, I wouldn't say everybody has her, but she's very popular. So here's a team. I put crit defense, I think, on some of these cats. I don't even think I did. No, I didn't. I'll put it on Freyr because I wanted him to get the basic stats from her passive. But her relic passive gives you attack in PvE, so it's fine. You don't really even need technically her regular passive. I just want to be cheeky. So let's get into the last match, and then I'll show y'all exactly what the unknown team is looking like. Now, when in the second phase of this, well, the first phase is pretty typical. You gotta hope like Freyr doesn't crit on his level 1 stance remove card, and if he does, you can get him below the threshold, and then ESCANOR becomes immortal essentially. So what you got to do is just pray this nigga. See, you see here. See, that's where you can mess up. But I think I do back out because I know I didn't want to like be a part of this nonsense, and then we hop back in, right? With attack food too. Most of these teams all have attack food. So we do the same thing again. Well, we debuff card with Scotty. Attack with Bro. And then watch. See? No, he crit like once. But we stay below that 30% threshold. So we can just one-shot him. Or just like 3-card him in this first phase. And then, in the second phase, if he does all single targets on somebody, it's kind of gonna be rough for you. I did want to merge with Hell, like a single target or something like that, but I got very unlucky. So we buffer move, we attack with Freyr, do a little bit of damage, keep him below above the threshold, because you know once you get below the threshold, this is gonna be like an extra turn for no reason. He is like at 40% ish. No Hell cards, which is like very. I was very upset, but some of y'all can have better card luck than me. Then he does the AoE. I've had runs where the second phase he's did single target, and then that's it. And then he only has 2 sources of pain. So if he has 4 sources of pain, Hell is our girl, and she's gonna take him out for us, easy peasy. She don't even got a crit. She just has good all stats. Plus Scotty, well, Freyr is buffing her too. So boom. Just enough to do it. So if you have these characters, you can build these teams and specifically farm it if you really want to. I don't really know about an auto farm because that's just like crazy. I don't know why. Like leaving it to the bot seems like kind of ridiculous. So that's gonna do it. Thank y'all for watching. If y'all enjoyed the video, smash the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, get to farming. In the shop you can get like pendants. I need these OG demon mats too. I've done it a couple times and I only got like 120. Bro, he only drops like 6 every time you do it. So that should tell you how many times I did it. But yeah, my best score was 7,209, which is top 5%. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We got a week left. So thank y'all for watching, y'all. And hopefully if this guide helped y'all, you know, turn on notifications, smash the like button, share it to a friend, share it to your grandmother. Who knows, man. All right, y'all, I'm done yapping. I'll see y'all niggas tomorrow in the next one.